Hi everyone, welcome to Newcastle Fans TV, where we're doing the review of Leicester 1, Newcastle 2, which is absolutely fantastic. It's just half time here at the Nou Camp. Barcelona are 2-0 up thanks to Lionel Messi's brace. But enough of that, let's go back to the start lineup, which Rafa went with for the third game running. He went with the same consecutive lineup, and I probably thought it was the right thing to do, although Dwight Gill did miss a handful of chances against Huddersfield. I just think, you know, him running the channels and the midfielders running in off him worked a treat in the last two games, so why not? Let's keep it with the same lineup. First off, I thought Newcastle were absolutely fantastic the first 20 minutes. You know, I thought we bossed the game, I really did. I was thinking, you know, we're worried about Mahrez, we're worried about Vardy's pace. Just didn't see it, and I didn't think we're seeing enough of it actually all game, to be fair with you. But, you know, the first 20 minutes, we've seen a couple of chances, you know, in particular the header which was saved earlier on. Took the lead later on in that half through Jonjo Shelvey, brilliant composure where he picked up the ball on the edge of the box, he dummies it, and then he goes to side foot again with his right foot, comes off Ben Chilwell's elbow and deflects it into the bottom corner. And I think Newcastle deserved it. They really did. I thought we took the initiative, we attacked, and Leicester, you know, Leicester ahead of us in the league, and it didn't look like that in this game. So going into half time, you know, we're 1-0 up, absolutely fantastic. Come out the second half, the game did die off a little bit as expected. You know, you would expect, you know, Leicester to try and come back into the game a lot more. However, you know, Rafa made the changes, you know, and I thought Perez's goal, it's not the first time that we've lobbed Schmeichel, is it? And I thought the way he took the goal, you know, it was a long put upfield. I think it was Lejeune off the top of my head, long put over the top. Perez is on he lobs the goalkeeper outside the box. I think Kasper Schmeichel makes the decision for Perez, to be honest with you, because if you come flying off your line, there's only one option. If the ball's bouncing in, it's to lob it over the goalkeeper. Goes in high into the net. Newcastle go 2-0 up, comfortable. I'm singing away in the Irish bar, you know, as the only Geordie in there, making myself loud and proud. But, you know, Leicester did score later on when Okazaki's header looked like it was going in anyway, but Vardy got on the end of it, and he made it 2-1. It was nervy towards the end, but Newcastle hung on, which is absolutely fantastic. We got 3 points, and now we're sitting pretty comfortable, you know. But I just want to, before we get on the league table, I just want to quickly touch back a couple of things that happened in the match. I thought Harry Maguire should have went. For me, if you raise your hand and the laws do stay, if you raise it above the neck level, you have to go. It doesn't matter if it's a slap or it's soft. I know it's soft with these little tangle with Dwight Gill, but for me that's a red card. I think he's got to go. If that was a Newcastle player, I'd expect the same as well. If that's a Newcastle player doing that, I expect them to go as well. Just coming off that as well, the penalty incident. Now I've only seen, as I've seen earlier on in the quick thoughts video, if you've seen, I've only seen 1 or 2 replays of this. It did look like a penalty, but you know, I was watching it on Beyond Sport without any commentary, so I had music blasting, so I only seen 2 looks of it. It looked like a penalty from my eyes, but a lot of yous saying on the previous video that it's not, so I'll take your word for it on this one, that you guys in the comments box are correcting me, which is nice of you to do that, because I've only seen 2 chances of it. But those were the 2 main talking points. Absolutely fantastic. We'll get on the league table in just a second, but let's hear what Rafa Benitez said.
Closer, yes, but I said in some interviews we are nearly there, but still we want to be sure that we have this 40 point that will give us tranquility. Yeah, no, I think it was a great game. We can talk about the red card, the penalty incident, whatever we want to talk about, but the reality is that we deserve to win because we did really well against a very good team. Yeah, I think it was important for us to work really hard, to be organized, to understand the strengths of the other team and then try to stop them, and at the same time improving our counter-attack and be sure that we could exploit the weaknesses of the other team, and we did really well. So what I say is overall great performance, and I think we deserve to win. The work rate, the team spirit, the mentality, the commitment of the players and the fans, they were together, was fantastic. So I have to say congratulations to my players and congratulations to our fans.
So fantastic, and Rafa Benitez has always said 40 points is the aim. Speaking of Rafa, he's not well liked around these parts, but we'll keep that quiet. But the league table, let's have a look at that. Let's bring it on screen now. Look at that, top 10, which is absolutely crackers. I will show the bottom of the Premier League as well, just to show you how far we've come as well. So this is the top 10, of course. Now if we switch this to the bottom 10, Newcastle now well comfortable place ahead of 18th position. That's 10 points now. and you've got to say with a few games remaining, that's us practically safe now. I think, you know, the games that are coming up, of course you want to finish high, and why not? And I don't think it's over 100% what Rafa will say, but really we are safe, aren't we? Let's be honest with you. I think we're safe now, and I think it's just a matter of case of how high can you finish now. Can we finish top 10? Because is that now the next aim. Of course, when we get to 40 points, I think Rafa will come out and say that. Noble mentions as well. I thought the back line were absolutely fantastic. I thought, again, Diarmi and Shelby were brilliant in that centre midfield. I thought Perez was much improved as well. He's now got 2 and 2. I think he needs to carry on his fine form. We know that Slimani will be available against Arsenal, so we will see a change up top. For me, personally, I would probably go with the same lineup again. I know Slimani's ready to come in. Maybe that's the only change, because, you know, Kennedy's playing well, Richie's playing well, and when Field's playing around, we've got to be up there with one of the best form guides, one of the best teams in that form guide for me at the moment. We've got to be, haven't we? But I'm going to head off now. We've got the second half to watch here at the Camp Nou. Barcelona, as I said, currently 2-0 up. Let us know what you think in the comments down there below. See you, bye bye.